I mean, we've dealt with other teams making big runs on us all year, and so that's one thing we're prepared for is that. And so, we've been, like I said earlier, we've been fighting adversity all year, and so I was not surprised when my guys and myself made that run, just trying to get stops on defense. We knew they were a high-paced team, trying to go up and down and score a lot of points, and so trying to limit them in transition, limit their second chance points, and then trying to guard them on the three-point line.
What's the mentality coming into this one, Joey?
We didn't want to lose 4 in a row. That's not us. We've had a lot of ups and downs this season, but we stuck together and ultimately didn't reach our goals across the board of the season. But as a unit, we decided that we're going to go out there, we're going to fight, and we're going to play to win. And that's what we did, especially the second half.
There was another team or two that decided not to play in this tournament. Were you guys part of the discussion whether you do or not, the players?
We all agreed we wanted to play. That's just our DNA.
I think the TV broadcast said that you're applying for a red shirt. Is that correct?
We'll see what happens. Yeah, potentially.
Go ahead, Tom.
This is for Doug. As a team, 13 threes. You had 4. Was that a concentrated effort in preparation?
Yeah, the day before games, I try to get a lot of shots up and a lot of in-game shots up. And, and I felt the rhythm early. It felt good during warm-up. So, I took that to the game, and, it was flowing for me today.
So after that, you had all game offensively against Rutgers. Was there personal concentrated effort to ramp up your game offensively?
Oh, for sure. I'm not more so worried about myself, but my offense generates a lot of good things for our, my offense generates a lot of good things for our offense overall. So no matter how much points I score, as long as I'm effective and productive on the offensive end, to get us more points, and I'm gonna make that effort. And I definitely look back at last game and try to make a lot of changes going into this game.
Kellen?
Joe, you had 22 points tonight, a new Michigan career high. Were you just feeling it tonight? Talk about what you were seeing out there, I guess.
I just was getting open shots. I think Hunt hit me for one. The last 3 I hit wide open. Doug found me for a great look in the second half too. So I was just getting good looks, and that's my teammates set me up.
Jennifer?
Hunter, with the way things did kind of falter down the stretch, how important was it for you guys to really come out here and be engaged and put on a good showing to make sure that you showed people that that wasn't you guys?
Yeah, I try to think of it as like, we owe the guys that came before us, the people that put on the Michigan jersey before us to try to represent them, and all the stuff they did. So we just try to, me personally, and I feel like the rest of the team, try to go out there and play our best, for ourselves, but of course for the people that went before us as well.
David?
Hi.
Oh, Tony?
You guys opened the second half 5-5 from the field. All 5 guys on the court, starters, whatever, made a shot. Obviously, going into halftime, it's not as simple as saying make shots, but what worked right out of the gate to sort of flip this game and sort of take control of it?
I think we realized that we were playing a really talented team, and that if we didn't buckle in or lock in and buckle up on defense, that we were going to lose, and we didn't want to go out like that. So it was kind of just an understood thing as a team. We were going to go out there, we were going to hoop and play our games, and that resulted in making shots and just playing better.
I think you guys forced a couple turnovers in that stretch that sort of led to transition. Doug, Hunter, I don't know, did that sort of get things going early then?
I feel like, that got us going. We have a lot of fast guards, so transition is easy buckets. So if we can get easy buckets, why not take advantage of them? And I feel like that slowed them down a little bit. They can start to run more sets and try to play at a more of our pace. And I feel like we set the tone, and they had to match our energy.
Lindsay?
There was a clear height advantage for you guys. How did you kind of use that, both Hunters in the paint and also to find open looks beyond the arc?
Yeah, once we got selected to play them, I looked up their roster and saw, they were probably not the biggest team we'll face all year. Knew that my guys were going to look for me, and they did. They found me in great positions to score on a lot of plays. But I knew they were probably going to double team me as well, and so I just tried to, make the right play and find my teammates that were open.
Andrew?
after months of playing Big Ten teams, some really good defenses, teams that know you well, did you feel like you could play a little more freely out there offensively?
Yes.
Yeah, the scouting is crazy. The other team, you call a play and they already know what you're about to run in the Big Ten, so it was nice to have a little bit of a surprise on the offensive end.
Jack?
Doug, you had 8 assists tonight. You feel like the game was slowing down, you were seeing those lanes a little better?
Yeah, I definitely do. As the game goes on, I do a few things. We repeat a few things. So the first time I see how they guarding it, then the second time, I look for that second read. So I feel like the game just slowed down, and those reads, were just wide open, and I took.
Jared?
Joey, I guess contingent on the redshirt, a game like this or the next game could either be your last college game or you have a whole another year left, which is obviously a pretty big difference. Is that something that creeps into your mind at all? Do you think about how much time you do or don't have left?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're weird. I think you're weird if you're not, like, in the back of your head, this could be your last time putting on a jersey in college. So that was on my mind heavy the past few days. And I want to go out and try and win as many games as possible. Still high level of competition, and we have an opportunity to get a championship. So we'd be silly not to try and get it.
Time for a couple more. Alejandro?
Joey, if you do get that red shirt, is there expectation or thought that you'd want to spend that year here?
Absolutely. Yeah, if I got it, I'm back here.
James?
Joey, you guys mentioned that you all agreed that you want to play the night. I guess initial conversations, were any guys maybe hesitant at all or against the idea that maybe took some time to convince that you guys wanted to play the NIT?
Wait, I didn't hear you at the beginning.
Were any guys maybe hesitant about the idea of playing NIT at first? You mentioned it.
No, not at all. I mean, we were disappointed, but we never even had a discussion. It was just, we still wanted to play. And like I said, that speaks to the type of guys we have in the locker room. Just we're gonna buckle up and we're gonna go play. We have an opportunity to play more ball, so that's what we did.
Okay. Clayton, you want to close us?
Doug, your first year starting as a point guard, how nice has it been to have Hunter, a guy you've known for a while, but also such a big presence down low? How much has that helped you this season?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, the ups and downs, but, that's what comes with it. And, having guys like this, vets, they can walk me through a few things, and, it just makes it a lot easier for me and help my game mature even earlier than it's supposed to. So I'm definitely thankful for them guys, and, we built a bond, that's going to last a long time.
All right, thank you, fellas.
Thanks. Go Blue.
If we don't see you guys again.